Hello and welcome to Theros Sealed, which is basically Theros. I haven't had any experience with this yet, so we'll see what we have here. Each human creature you control has blah blah blah. Seems decent. Pretty bad. Other minotaur, probably bad. The turret does 2 damage. Doable. Yeah, that's decent, but it doesn't seem, and that's actually a good removal. So out of our rares, not a lot of good cards. So let's just go through the things we do have. Gut Swilling, good card. The Ox, pretty bad. Um, Meh. Yeah, just a 2 for 2, not bad of course. Yeah, this is just gives counters like the life gain is bad. A removal, obviously want that. A 2-1 that is removal for turn. This is decent just because of the bestow. Another removal. Another removal. These griffins are viable, they're not that great. 3, 5 for 5. And then a pretty big card. So white, maybe, not sure. A null, pretty good. Uh, this is a good card actually, just because of this scry. This is just card draw, maybe. 2-1 flyer, it can only block creatures with flying. Good bestow card. Good card to bestow. Uh, maybe another good bestow card. Pretty bad, but you never know. 3-4 flyer for 5 is pretty good. So actually, um, my blue looks pretty good, right? Draw 3 cards. Yeah, maybe like all of my blue is playable here, so that seems fine. Not a fan of that. Regenerated, yeah, that's fine. Death Touch 1-1 Death Toucher for 2, or Bestower that gives something Death Touch seems fine. Another creature dies, you have to tap this, but still 2-2 for 2. Again, another Bestower. Like, maybe blue-black just because of the amount of Bestow I have here. Ordeals, Read the Bones, Hero's Downfall, of course. Another Bestower. 4 mana 1-3, and Lash even. Wow, actually blue-black seems really good. So let's just go through red here. We have 70 minutes. Target, just a bunch of turrets, so deals 3 damage, okay. Trample. Another bestower, like we do have a lot of bestowers. Other Minotaur creatures you control get +1/+1 and trample. Yeah, we'll put it in there, but we don't know. Demolish probably not going to be played. 3/3 for 4 has trample and has a late game effect. That's actually good to bestow upon. We have 2 of these. Um, Interesting. Like the bestow cost is pretty high though. Another removal. I'm not sure how good artifact destruction is. Nor how many what does I'll have. Is equal to the number of instants or sorcery cards in graveyard. Seems bad. Minotaur creatures doesn't seem fine. And we're probably not gonna play that combo. And if we play that combo, we could have something else. Getting a phone call. Just bear with me here. Sorry about that, that you had several minutes. So I went through different colors, saw what I could do. Basically wanted something to do with bestow, basically, or target as much as I could. Because this is fine to draw a card, this is fine to tap down things. We have one, in this combination, we have one, like how many humans do we have? I'm still thinking about it, of course, but um, how many things do we have that we want to target? 1, 2, 3 with a rare, whatever it's called. I actually need to find it, of course. Yeah, that one. So this one is really good to bestow. This one is really good to bestow just because it draws cards. So that's basically the gist about it. The question then is how many humans do we have? Because we're cutting cards, right? So let's just uh, see about non-creatures. Text each turn available. Well, there are 2 3s. Like that's an ordeal. That's really good. Yeah, probably not Coastline Chimera either. Probably not Sea Lock Monster. Probably not Mnemonic Wall, depending on what we have. Well, with the sorcery it's fine. So anyway, let's make sure we clean this up a bit. Like, these cards are probably not what we want to play. These we might, like, we have the Chimera here that we could play. That's about it, right? The rest of these don't seem to be good in the color combination that we have. But at least this way we can put these colors aside for time being. We still have 10 minutes, so we have plenty of time to go through our pool here. We need to get 9 cards, so let's think about this. We probably want to be some form of aggression, but having 5 1-drops that don't do much seems to be too much. Coordinated Assault is a good combat trick. It also targets 2 creatures, so with these it's really good. Let's just read this. It casts a spell, and the bestow is casting a spell. Okay. Coordinated Assault is really good. Messengers speed, I'm not a fan of. Like, compared to Coordinated Assault, it's really bad. This is also a pretty good combat trick. It also scries. Echo's form, again, scry, really good. Ordeal, always good. Fate Foretold. Might play it, might not play it. Let's put that aside for now. Satyr Rambler, 2-1 trample. Probably don't want it in. The 2 Deadbellow Raiders are pretty bad late game because they have to attack each turn. But if I don't play them, like, what is my curve even looking like? Way too high, right? So then let's go to the other spectrum, the late game. So we have some cards here that we can board into the late game. Like, we probably don't want to see Luck Monster. We probably want these. Like, the Artifact Destruction isn't that great, but having a 5-3, maybe we want to go 1-1 here. Let's see for now. Like, we probably don't want Coastline Chimera either. What does this actually do? Just +3/+3 and deals combat damage to our card. Okay, let's then see at the humans. That's something I want to check as well, right? 1. Nope, still none. Like, yeah. Well, we do have Minotaurs. And then they become 3/4 tramplers. This is a human, so that works with that, but that's about it. So we probably don't want this. We do want the giants, maybe, because they're 4/5s. They're big. That's a good card. Memronic Wall seems to be a bit too expensive. Like, it's an 0/4 defender, it's not gonna fit the team. So 2 more cards to go. 2 more cards to go. Like, but late game is still a bit over. Probably not Tassa's Bounty then. If I cut a wall, it loses value a bit. We already have card draw. The problem is, like, we have no Omen Speak or anything. What do we actually have for green-red? Let's look at that later on. Because green, again, we don't have actually a lot of strong green cards, but combined with this, it might be good. And actually black also have some value, so we'll see about that. So okay, that's basically our red deck. It looks fine. We'll save it here as a text deck and call it you are safe. Yeah, that's fine. So then let's palette by color, remove the blue here, add the green, and see what that looks like. So we have 26 cards here, we can obviously add those. We have 3 satyrs to accelerate me into the late game, but actually not a lot late game here, like no 5-drop, so what's the use then of having triple satyr if that's not great? But we have this 2 time defeats as well as removal, which is pretty good, so then we have 3 removal combined with the where is it? No, Labyrinth Champion. Looks really cool, by the way. Makes even more removal, but our late game is pretty bad here. We're basically relying on, like, yeah, we have so much acceleration, but nothing to accelerate into. I actually like the UR more, just because I think it has more play, even though the curve of this is a bit sweeter. Do we have anything green-red? No. Do we have anything here that we want in? Like maybe this? Do we actually have one human? Those aren't even human, they are satyrs. So what do we get? Like blue over green. So let's pass by color at the blue again. Let's look at this. So we get 2 time defeats, which is removal. But for targeting, right? 2 time defeats actually target as well. We have a bestower somewhere. Here it is. We have a single bestower. Here we have an Aqueous form, a Nimbus bestower, a card draw that actually ups the bestow, a 3/4. Yeah, I think blue is better. For now, like better than green. We still have to look at this, of course. So this is 25 cards. We can also add 2/3 that gives my Minotaurs haste, but doesn't seem to be good enough though. So we have 1 removal here, 2 removal here, an extra bestower, 3 removal extra here. This was also removal. So yeah, the reason why I would play this is just because we can regenerate these. We have these as bestow laid on. We have double ordeal. We have a pretty good hitting here. The problem is that we do not have a strong late game either, nor is our early game that strong. Other Minotaur creatures you control, yeah, still with these, I guess. Like the Baleful Eidolons just aren't that strong. We don't have a lot of the red in here. Yeah, let's save this as well. It does look viable, so we'll obviously call this red-black and save it. And then for the last try, I'll actually be trying out the blue-black. So I know I actually added an extra card there. So that's exactly 23 cards. Let's see what we have for this. So we basically have the same removal package. Curve looks pretty good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 ways to target our own creatures, to draw cards here. The curve also looks pretty decent. How is our late game? We have 2 4/5s, a 5/5, a 3/4 flyer. I actually like this more than the red one. Okay, let's save this as well. Let's call this obviously UB. At this point, it looks like I'll be playing UB, and then think about what we should get extra when we play red instead. So we get a rage, basically 2 emissaries here, What does black offer? It obviously offers a lot of removal, but this bestowing this seems so good though. The problem is the late game, but then we play UR for the late game. How is this in the late game? Like this is doesn't play that strong cards. Let's just load. Yes, continue without saving, please. Just load UR. Why can I not save that? Oh god damn it. Okay, I'm gonna go for UR. I have to be quick about this. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Pass back converts mana cost. Do I want any extra in here that I am forgetting here? Satyr, no. Wild Celebrants, maybe. Titan, no. Like it doesn't. Well, on itself it's 5/6. It's actually better than this. Wild Celebrants over one of these? I don't think so. This actually seems a lot better, right? We don't want a Chimera. These are 23 cards. Deal tempered. The Labyrinth Champion is basically the reason why I would play this over the black one. Just one ordeal though. Wow, this is actually a pretty tough one. Like it's removal against a bit of a stronger late game, I guess. But even then, the black blue was also pretty good, right? Nah, let's keep it like this. We'll just put suggest. More, yeah, seems fine. And we'll submit here, and I'll see you for the very first round.